you guys, it's Alyssa Irene and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, you can see I'm just like, my whole life's a mess with this video. I messily made my bed, my hair is kind of crazy. It's raining outside, but it snowed last week, so I wanted to do like an update on my eyes. I wanted to talk to you guys about my eye appointment that I went to yesterday because, what an eventful day yesterday was for me. So I just want to like dive right into it and talk about it, show you clips. I like vlogged a little bit while I went to the eye doctor. Joel helped me out along the way. And I want to just like share with you guys some information that I got. You know, my yearly appointment, I go every single year. I go and see a specialist. So let's go ahead and let's update you guys on some stuff. So I've had Stargardt's for about 5 years. I was diagnosed when I was 15 and I'm 20. I will be 21 this year. And I went to my yearly eye appointment. You know, no biggie. The eye clinic that I go to, my specialist goes there, like he jumps from place to place, but this place is like a typical, you know, ophthalmology place. They can do tests and things like that, but I think a lot of their client base are people who have prescription lenses and stuff like that. And then there's people like me who are a smaller percentage and they have medical visits every year. They don't have the routine prescription visits, which is what they started me out doing. And I was like, this, like, what? So they kind of messed that up. So I'm just gonna jump right into this. So my visual acuity for the past 5 years has been 20/200, which is basically all I've ever known. I went legally blind really, really fast. I don't remember what it's like to have 20/20 vision, and I don't remember what it's like to read things. So for the past 5 years, I've been able to read on the eye chart. You know, the eye chart they make you look at? I've only been able to read the top 2 letters on the eye chart. And for me, that's just like my thing. Every year I'd go in there and I'd read it, and I did good. And I'll show you some clips here. I went to the eye doctor, you know, went on in and they sat me back there. Sorry.
All right, bring that chin right in there for me. All those things that made it. Is that comfortable there? Not too high, too low. Just look straight ahead for me like you're doing. Don't come close, not gonna hurt. It's perfect. Alright. One more here, same thing. Hold. Perfect. Going in the back. Pressure is good. So we get you dilated.
And they had me read the chart this time, and I was really, really struggling. And this was so unusual for me because I was like, because that's all I've known for the past 4 years is these top 2 letters that I've always been able to read. That meant my visual acuity was at 20/200. And yesterday when I went to the eye doctors, I couldn't read. I couldn't read my top 2 letters that I always read for the past 5 years. So I know my right eye is worse than my left eye. My left eye is like my good eye, like she's got me. But my right eye is terrible. So I could read the first letter of the 2 letters with my left eye, but I couldn't see anything with my right eye.
What about here?
E?
Can you see it or are you guessing?
Yeah, it's an E.
It's an E. Okay. I'm gonna put the holes down. I'm gonna go back down a little bit. Let me know if you can see anything.
Nothing.
Okay. What about here?
Yeah, it's an E.
Okay.
So at that point, I couldn't read it, and since that's all I've ever been able to read, I just started crying. I started crying in front of this like ophthalmologist tech who was probably looking at me like, she's just here for like a prescription, because at that point they thought I was getting prescription glasses. And I just started crying. I like looked at Joel and I couldn't read the 2 letters. I think it was like an S and an L. And she said, "Can you read this?" And I was like, "No." And I just started crying. And then they just pull up the one big letter. It was letter E. And I could kind of see it. I knew it was an E. It was really hard. And let me tell you something, okay? So I tried reading this letter. So she had me read the letter E, the biggest, just one letter that was on the screen. She asked me if I could read it. So I think I'm trying to read it with my right eye. I have the thing holding up and I'm like, an E? I think it's, like, I thought it was an E. I was pretty sure it was an E. And she looks at me and she goes, "Are you guessing or is that what you see?" And it's like, Like, what do you mean, am I guessing? Like, obviously I'm trying to like guess what I can see because like, am I guessing? Does that make sense? That like irritated me. Yeah, so then I had my specialist and his technicians come in because they had everything so confused, and I was there for a medical appointment, not a routine prescription appointment, and that made me so mad. I was like, guys, I can't see. She's like, we'll get you fitted for glasses, and I was like, glasses aren't gonna fix these eyeballs. When my ophthalmologist came in, I actually got like right to the nitty-gritty. At that point, they already established that my vision had gotten worse. He is so awesome. I've literally seen him since I was diagnosed. I literally got straight to the point. I was like, doc, what can I see? Like, what is my visual acuity? The other lady didn't tell me. And he looked at like all the information she put in, and it was kind of sad because he knew that I knew that my eyes got worse. And he told me that my visual acuity in my right eye was 20/400, and that my visual acuity in my left eye was somewhere between, it was between 20/200 to 20/400. So take with that what you will. My left eye is like my amazing eye. So I like already swallowed that pill. I already cried my tears because I couldn't read my 2 letters that I had been able to see for forever. And I was done. Next, I asked him to see the pictures of all the tests that I got done. So I got like a visual field test done. I got the, I think it's the ECG done. They took really bright pictures of my eyes. Like all those tests I had to do when I was first diagnosed, I wanted to see those pictures because I haven't seen those pictures. I've just been walking around blindly having Stargardt's, blind. And I've never gotten to see those pictures. And it's not like I didn't need proof or validation that I was like actually blind. I just needed to see what was going on internally, to like kind of like ease myself. Does that make sense? I wanted to see for myself. So yeah, they dilated my eyes the whole 9 yards. If I can find the pictures, I told them to email them to me. So that eye appointment was probably the hardest eye appointment since being diagnosed, just because 20/200 vision was all I've ever known. And to have it change, I can't say I didn't see it coming because I knew my vision had gotten worse. But like, I don't know, I can't measure it looking at things. I just know my eyes got worse. I know my blind spot got bigger. I know that I can't see as well. Like, I'm fine now. I did have my moment to like feel a little sad yesterday and things like that, but I do feel better now. It made me feel better. My ophthalmologist was like, you're doing so well, like you are so positive, and you know, just keep doing what I'm doing, which is what I plan on doing. But you know, it was really hard, and I think it really hit me because it was like this overwhelming emotion of like being taken out of my norm again and being moved to something else further, something else like deeper. Does that make sense, guys? I'm like getting really deep here, but it was kind of hard. That's basically the gist of my eye appointment. My eyes did get worse, so I'm at 20/400 now. So whatever you can see 400 feet away, which is like freaking far, I have to see 20 feet in front of me. And even if I can see it 20 feet in front of me, I still don't have detail. So my eyes still can't see whatever's 20 feet in front of me sharply. It's still like, it's just another change that I'm going to have to like adapt with. Eyes don't fail me anymore. Wear your sunglasses, like protect your eyes, because your eyes are something that just changes your whole perspective on the world. So yes, please protect your eyes. Be sure to go ahead and follow me on Instagram if you guys want to see more of like my personalized posts and what I'm doing. If you guys want to keep up with me, follow me on my social medias as well if you guys just want to keep up to date. And I post videos twice a week, so I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.